Well, hey, happy days, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about how a fly in the ointment can supersize and grow your business. Fly in the ointment, this is a very old expression. For thousands of years, people have been using this expression to describe a little thing or a tiny thing that spoils an otherwise pleasant situation, that can just ruin an event, and it can ruin a thing, an actual thing. This is actually a saying from the Bible, Ecclesiastes 10:1. And that means it's been with us for a long time. So even if it's not impacting you, it's probably, the saying has in some way, shape, or form impacted people around you, people you impact with, your customers perhaps. How often, and especially, let's talk about this with respect to our customers. If we are in any way, shape, or form not meeting our customers' needs, if we're not answering their questions, if we are complicating the process or the experience and the interactions of any of the communications or the dealings they have with us, to them, that is a huge fly in the ointment. Any one of those things can be a reason for them to cut off the relationship and not do business with us, or choose one of our competitors. One of the quickest, easiest ways to get a competitive advantage over the competition or people that are in a similar business as you is to figure out what are the unmet needs or desires of the people you want to serve that the competitors are not meeting, not fulfilling. You can become the fly in the ointment for the competitors, and by solving the things that they're not solving for your ideal customers, the people that you're here to serve, you can win a competitive advantage. That can be your unique selling proposition or whatever you want to call it. It's just a way to give people what they want, and the more we give people what they want, the more they want to do business with us. The more seamless we make that experience, the more trouble-free, problem-free, fly-free. If we can make it a fly-free zone, if we can actually do it for them, if we can give them what they want, it's all about what they want. If they have one unmet want, it's not do they have an unmet need, do they have an unmet want in their mind that will trigger them to say no and to not do business with us. Fly in the ointment, it's such an easy thing to relate to, because who among us has not been at a picnic or somewhere where we've gone to take a drink of our beverage and in it is a fly? I mean, I'm sure in my lifetime that's happened to me probably at least dozens of times, if not more. If you eat outside or drink outside or spend any time in nature, you're bound to get bugs in your beverages. Now, if I get a bug in my beverage, it's ruined. I'm throwing it out. I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to consume it. Unless I'm in a desert and it's the only water I've got, I'm going to throw out the bug. But otherwise, no, it's ruined. But do we have to let every little challenge, every little glitch, every little problem spoil the entire experience? Have you ever been on a picnic and there were bugs or flies flying around the food, or ants? Have you ever been to a restaurant where it's seemingly clean, sanitary, gorgeous restaurant, you've been there a lot, and all of a sudden you're getting your food and the one fly in the entire restaurant is buzzing around your plate, your meal? Well, do you let that spoil your meal, or do you do something to remove the fly, get the fly away from your food so that you can continue to enjoy the experience? And that's what we need to do for our customers and our clients and the people we want to serve. We have to make sure that we are getting rid of any annoyances, any friction in their experiences and their communications with us, any little things that would cause them to say, no, I'm not going to do business with you, any reason to not trust us or believe what we're providing for them is in their best interest. Any reason to believe that the value that we're providing isn't worth what we're saying it is. That's why it's so important to under-promise and over-deliver in everything that you do. And not every business owner has that philosophy. I learned in corporate America by working for companies, sales organizations often don't have that philosophy. They promise everything and then leave it to other people to deliver the impossible. And because of that experience, under-promising and over-delivering is ingrained in my being. I make sure that I always do that. And that's how we come up with the things that we believe in, our core beliefs and our core values, and how we treat other people is based on the experience that we've personally had. And a fly in the ointment is one of those things that we don't like. We don't look for challenges. We don't look for problems, but they're going to come up. No matter what, you're going to have challenges, and it's how you address them, how you choose to deal with them, that is going to determine the actual overall outcome of your business and of your life, and how happy you are with your life. If you're a person that lets every little thing just tip you over and cause you to blow your stack, It's a lot longer road to success than if you are somebody that realizes, hey, there's going to be problems, there's going to be glitches, there's going to be challenges, and plan for those ahead of time. Hey, this is what we're going to do if XYZ happens. And it doesn't have to be a big complicated way of planning. Just in your mind, at least have a contingency plan. Well, guess what? If my vendor commits suicide, and this actually happened to me, what would I do? Well, I have these 3 vendors in the background, so if anything ever happened to one of my vendors, this is what I would do. Now, did I have that huge contingency plan before that event happened? No, it was a small business. I didn't. And so that taught me that there's the unimaginable can always happen, so what are you going to do if it does? Right? It's always up to you as the leader of the organization to determine how you're going to respond, because how you respond and react trains everyone else what to expect from you and how they should also respond and react to any different situation that happens. I don't know about you, but I don't recall ever being on any big project or even attending any event, including my wedding, that absolutely everything went as planned and was perfect. I don't know that perfect exists except in our imagination. So that's why we have to be prepared for that fly in the ointment, that little thing that's going to go wrong, and decide in advance, hey, no matter what happens, I'm going to figure it out. It's not going to ruin my experience. It's not going to kill the project. It's not going to kill my business. It's not going to kill me if my wedding isn't the perfect event of the century, right? We just have to decide that up front. So I would love to hear if you have any stories about when the fly got in the ointment in your personal life or in your business, and share those in the comments below, because I think stories help us to, number 1, relate and connect with one another, and number 2, learn and grow and understand more about other people, what works, what doesn't, and share lessons learned. I'm all about sharing lessons learned. Have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where did it come from? How long might it have been impacting people? And if so, it might not be impacting you, but it's probably impacting people that you are working with, partnering with, and especially serving. And those are the ones that you want to make sure that you are not being a fly in the ointment in their opinion. Remember, you might not think you're being a fly in the ointment, but if you have a complicated process in any interaction with you, maybe you have a really complicated return policy, maybe you have a complicated shipping policy, anything that causes friction for your customers that in their minds is a reason to say no, or is a complication, or confuses them, will cause them to not do business with you. So we want to make sure we're eliminating all those things. That's it. Have an awesome day. Be with you tomorrow. Bye.